Okay, so in this video I'm just going to talk about the making of this video and what I like about it and what I don't like about it. This project for me has been quite a struggle because we've encountered so many problems trying to put it together. We've had to recast, people so many times. We've had to delay filming several times. We've had to reshoot things several times because we're not 100% happy with what we got. And if I'm completely honest, I'm not 100% happy with the final product. I think there are still things that, if I had more time, could be ironed out. I think first of all, the writing element, which you're seeing now, I do think it works well. There was some debate on whether we should have voiceovers explaining the story, but after getting initial feedback from that, we discovered that having voiceovers kind of takes it away from being a music video and it becomes more of a short film. So we decided not to implement that and have more writing sequences. There was some concern that the writing is, not neat enough and should be, neater. But I like the kind of rough writing because you get the impression that the character's, writing this rather fast. He just wants to get on with this journey. And speaking of the journey, I think that we have successfully, created the illusion that this character is going on a journey, because you see, as here, you've got the church sequences, and then you have him later at the small shelter, and then sat on the steps, and eventually arriving at his wife's front door. And I think we do create that illusion quite well. And the actor who plays the character was magnificent for us. He really captured the essence of what we wanted for the character. It's also worth mentioning Jason, who's our singer. We had a lot of trouble trying to find a singer because we didn't know who would fit the role. But eventually, when we managed to find Jason and get him to do it, that was, I think, the most pleasing day when we came to film that. Is because we think it actually looks really good into the final product, and he really suits the singer really well. These fire sections here, I think, is one of the proudest points, because I think they look really symbolic, and I think they look really nice on screen. And I was quite worried about them because when we were filming them, that fire shot was a lot wider, and you could see it was kind of a campfire. But we decided to kind of, in editing, crop that down so it looked a lot tighter. In this section of the music video, I had to step in and actually become an actor in the piece, because we were, as I said, we were finding casting a big issue, and in the end I decided that I'd just become the part. And it isn't a big part, as you can see. I've basically done all mine now. At this point in the music video, we just needed someone to do it, and we found it a real struggle, so I decided I'd do it. Overall, I think we created a good product. I'm pleased with most of the aspects. I like the journey element. I think we successfully did that, and I like Jason's elements as a singer. I think that looks really effective. But if I could do it all over again and have more time to do it, and perhaps not have so many constraints in the way, I would probably have thought a lot more in advance about how we're going to pull it off, because I think for a long time me and Sam were saying, oh yeah, we can do this, and not really thinking how are we going to do it. It's like, for example, this ending, we had so much, such a better idea planned for this ending, but due to constraints it just wasn't possible. So I think this is the one thing that I would improve upon, is the ending mostly, because I just think here it's just very abrupt. You can just see the dead hand. I'd like to be able to see a full-bodied female die on screen, so I think that's what I'd improve. But apart from that, I'm really pleased with the final outcome.